Charlie XCX, rock music. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We got a pretty good episode for you today. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. You know, when I saw the teaser for this song, when I saw the title for this song, honestly, when I saw that on Twitter that, I don't know, Charlie XCX said that, her old music's dead. We're moving on to rock music. I said, we're moving on to rock music. What the fuck are we talking about? You know? And then, Wuthering Heights came out, and, I'm not even going to even say, I'm going to forget about that album. I think we should just forget about that album. I think that album was completely ass. I can't believe I wasted my time listening to that damn album because that shit was bad. But that's how most soundtrack albums are. And this is why you should never judge an artist on a soundtrack album because, a soundtrack album is not their full potential. So, we got this new song, music video came out for this track. We got rock music. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. I'm going to say this already, this is probably the best Charlie XCX song I've ever heard in my fucking life, alright? So, we're already doing good things here, alright? Fuck all that other goddamn shit. Fuck that other, crazy fucking dance music. This shit right here is just all you fucking need. You know, I've done some rock reviews on this show, and it's kind of funny, how most artists, that make rock music in the big 2026, like Youngblood, that motherfucker makes some of the worst fucking rock music I've ever heard in my goddamn life. The vocals are shit, the music is fucking shit, the guitars are fucking shit. I don't know how a pop artist comes on here and completely washes out any motherfucker that's made rock music in the big 2026. But here we are. Sometimes this show fucking surprises me. So let's just get into it. Let's talk about it, starting off with the instrumental. I love this instrumental. I like how, there's instances of that kind of like glitch effects that happen throughout this track, but also the guitars actually sound good, and they actually sound like real ass fucking guitars, and they actually have many ass switch ups with them, and you actually hear the guitar being able to play out. It doesn't feel like the same repetitive loop over and over and over again, which I've heard from trending rock music that I've reviewed on this damn show. And I'm not even going to name names because, I've tried to forget about that shit. I've tried to drown it out of my damn mind because it's so fucking ass. Why even waste my time listening to that type of music? But, I had to check it out because it was trending. And this track right here is probably going to be trending. And it should be trending. It should be number one because, goddamn, this song fucking bangs, alright? The beat sounds really good. The drums sound really fucking fantastic. I love the fucking electronic bass that fucking blares your fucking ears out when the rock music goes fucking crazy. And then the vocals on the rock part are just absolutely fantastic. So, goddamn. So let's just get into this song. I love this instrumental. This fucking rock instrumental kicks ass. It kicks ass so much that I kind of want more of it. When it was over that fast, I was like, damn, that's fucking it? That's all you're gonna give me? I was like, damn, give me some fucking more of this shit because this actually sounds really fucking good. I love the little mini guitar switches that happen, the cool glitch effect that happens on the hook with this instrumental too. Just gives it a little bit of a cool ass flair to it, gives it its own little personality, which is really fucking cool. So this instrumental overall just absolutely fucking bangs. Really like the couple of verses on here. The verses were actually really good too. For some reason, I feel like Wuthering Heights, I kind of forgot that Charlie XCX could sing because on Wuthering Heights, the vocals on that album sounded so ass. Like there was only like two tracks that I liked, and the rest of them just had terrible ass vocals throughout the whole entire album. So I kind of forgot that she could sing like this. So the singing is absolutely fantastic. The vocal style, the mini vocal switches that she does on here sounds really good. And these verses too have some nice fucking vocals going for them. So overall, the verses are really fucking nice. I love how the verses sound. And honestly too, if it wasn't so short, I think this would probably be like some of the best, kind of rock verses that I've heard in quite a while. So that's definitely something that I didn't think I would be fucking saying on this damn show, but here we are. And then this hook. Let's talk about this hook because this hook completely fucking bangs, alright? The singing on here is a cool ass switch up from the verses too. And I like how the hook doesn't sound the same as the verses, you know. The hook has its own thing going for it, and then when she holds out her vocals, that glitch effect comes in on her vocals too. Just that hook kind of brings the whole song together, and you're just like, damn, holy shit. The hook goes fucking crazy. So the hook is addicting. The hook can easily get stuck in your head, and it's simple as fuck, but the vocal style sounds really fucking clean and crisp and just absolutely beautiful. So overall, when we talk about Charlie XCX rock music, this is probably probably one of the best Charlie XCX songs I've reviewed on this show, which is kind of crazy to say. You know, it doesn't really feel like it because the song is so short, but like all of her songs are really short, so I guess, you know, this works out. So overall, I will easily give this song a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Yeah, guys. Bye.